Good morning, Erik Linask here. We are in Austin, Texas, the morning of day 2 of IT Expo West 2011. And it's my pleasure to have on today's program Kim Niederman. Kim is the Senior Vice President of Worldwide Sales at 8x8. Kim, thanks for joining me.
Erik, thank you very much. I appreciate being here.
So some really exciting news from 8x8 this week. You've just acquired Contactual.
Yes, this is really an exciting time. Currently, 8x8 is the only cloud-based company that is public. We just acquired another company that does call center services, and Contactual is one of the premier companies in that area. So we're going to add that to the suite of services that we currently offer.
So what was sort of the driving force behind this acquisition?
Well, technically, the channels are creating a paradigm shift at this point. And what's important to understand is that they need to be able to sell a suite of services. And currently the channels are not unable to do that because a lot of them are sold direct. Mm-hmm. So for instance, people like Rackspace and Salesforce.com currently sell other products direct to the end user, and the channels get cut out. Contactual and call centers is one of those technologies that gets sold the same way. So what 8x8 is going out and doing is we're selling numerous services, including Contactual, to the channels, allowing them to sell to the end users.
Why was it important for 8x8 to add the call center product to its suite of services?
We went to the SMB market, and the SMB had 4 strategic areas that was important to them. The first one was VoIP, which is on-prem PBX. The second one was video. The next thing is virtual hosting, which is type Rackspace. And the third thing is call centers. Now, there's some other services that are going to come along as we do acquisitions, but these are the 4 key ones that we identified for the SMB market.
Why acquire as opposed to continuing to partner?
It actually adds value to our company. Mm-hmm. We can do integration a lot better, and actually at lower prices, because now it becomes part of us rather than us being required to pay a service fee.
So, what is you mentioned a paradigm shift, and what is it? What has the shift to the cloud? I mean, there's a huge global movement to the cloud, if you will. What has that meant for the channel at 8x8?
Okay, so what's happening in the cloud is right now the channels currently make most of their money upfront selling hardware. Now, as a lot of the services are going to the cloud, they're trying to figure out, what do I do now? And what they have to do now is figure out a way to sell services. The problem with selling services is they couldn't get enough money up front to match what they're getting in hardware. So 8x8 is going to be the first company to offer the channel to earn as much money or more money up front on services than the channel could get on cloud. In addition to that, we offer residuals on the back end, which is 3.5 to 4 times what they can make in revenue from just maintenance services.
And what's the benefit to the SMB?
The SMB, technically it's product on demand. Mm-hmm. In other words, when you bought hardware, you've got it. If you've got 1,000 people and you brought product for 1,000 people and you grow to 1,200, that's great. You go add to it. However, if you have to shrink, it's a problem because you still have that hardware. With online services and on-demand services, it's really easy. Just reduce your services to match the size of your company.
What's the biggest problem, the biggest challenge that your channel partners are facing today as they're trying to sell this suite of cloud-based products?
Well, technically, Erik, this is the first time the channels have been offered this multitude of services. And we have 21 services at this point, which is a surprise to a lot of people. And so we're just starting our channel program, which launched, I believe, on June 24th. We've had great reception, and the channels are really understanding that they can make a lot of money with cloud services. So this is just beginning.
What is what's the biggest, the most in-demand service that 8x8 is offering right now?
Well, currently 8x8 is the premier provider, the gold standard for providing VoIP or PBX services. So that's the most on-demand service at this point. However, video is coming up very strong at this point. We're also getting a lot in hosting, and the contact centers we've done very well with also.
And I've always believed that being able to integrate contact center into the communications infrastructure is almost a must.
Right.
Kim, thank you so much for joining me on today's program, and good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate the time.